And thank you so much for coming tonight. This is really exciting. This is our third night of Literary Genius in Deschutes County. And the last two nights we've had Maria Amparo Escondon, who was the novel idea author for this year, and she wowed us with her wonderful words and her incredible humor. And this evening we're bringing back the first year's novel idea writer and author, David James Duncan. I'm Chantal Strobel, and I'm the project director for A Novel Idea. And this is such an honor for me because David is basically my hero, I have to admit. And I was thinking of a few things. David is a wonderful world-class fly fisherman. And I thought that really ties into with his writing, that he casts out his words and he casts out his heart to all of us, and we nibble on it in our river of life. He reels us in, he holds us for a while, and then he releases us with a little bit of a changed heart, hopefully one that's fuller and more tolerant of this world. He's a very important voice right now, I think, in this world of ours that's focused a little bit too much on hate and fear. And he just at least brings me a lot of humor and joy and insight. So this is an exciting evening for all of us. And I wanted to thank the Deschutes Public Library Foundation. They made this possible. With one email, they said, absolutely bring that man back to Deschutes County. They made it happen. And the Source Weekly and also the High Desert Journal were partners in bringing David to us. So I wanted to introduce tonight Aaron Schweitzer, who's the Source publisher, and he also really likes Cosmo martinis. He's the first guy I know who likes a good Cosmo. He's in touch with his feminine side. That's a good thing. Anyway, Aaron's going to do the honors of introducing David. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so I like pink drinks. Thank you. I want to tell you a little bit about David James Duncan's background. David James Duncan is the author of The River Why, The Brothers K, River Teeth, and My Story is Told by Water. The Brothers K was an American Library Association Best Books Award winner, and My Story is Told by Water was a 2001 National Book Award finalist. It also won the 2001 Western States Book Award and a Montana Arts Literary Fellowship. The River Why and the Brothers K both won the Pacific Northwest Booksellers Award. Not only is he a novelist, but he has written and narrated an award-winning documentary film called Troutgrass. David James Duncan wants it known that he plays music daily for no reason but his love of it. He talks to God day and night for the same reason, and loves to spend time with his wife, 2 teenage daughters, and his friends, and takes daily walks by the river. Duncan lives with his family beside a Montana trout stream. He's also been on a whirlwind tour. From what he was just telling me, he's done 20 presentations in 14 days. This is his last presentation before he heads home, and is very excited about that. So let's give David a warm round of applause. Bring him out here. Oh, and one more thing before we get started. We have a special presentation for David before we get this thing going.
Shonachie David, Hamish Donachie, Kate Mela Felcher. Messenger, Shonachie means messenger in the old Scottish Gaelic. What I said in Scottish Gaelic was, welcome, messenger. David James Duncan. We'd like to welcome you, and the reason why Rob McGregor and I are here this evening is to celebrate your Scottish heritage. The city of Bend is also the birth of the official tartan of the state of Oregon. And both Rob and myself are wearing the official tartan for the state of Oregon. We welcome you, and we'd like us to celebrate your Scottish heritage with us. And we'd like to present you with a souvenir and a memento of your evening with us. And hopefully, when you travel around the world, you'll remember us as you travel around. We think he's an author. So what we'd like to do is present you with a swatch of the Oregon tartan, which is actually a bookmark, David James Duncan. So please accept this from myself, David of the Clan MacLean, which is an official bookmark for the official tartan of the state of Oregon. And this gentleman here, Rob McGregor, he is actually the designer and the founder of the official tartan of the state of Oregon.
Good luck. Have a wonderful time.
I didn't know what to read first, but now I do. I've been trying to figure out a way to keep Idaho and Eastern Oregon salmon from going extinct, and I haven't thought of one yet. Written novels, essays, given hundreds of talks. It's 4 dams on the Snake River that are taking them out. But I hadn't yet tried trying to sing the dams away. So for a couple of years, on the days that prose won't go, I've been working on a kind of Robbie Burns style salmon epic that starts in Scotland in 1301 AD. It's called Song of the Salmon Sylph. And man, those two guys, I got to read this for them. What do you call those cod pieces anyway? Those are amazing, especially the hairy one. I noticed somebody put this here too. It's going to be a good night.